Hey, I am at Five Below today, and we're going to check out what they have for Halloween, but we're going to start off with these cute little bags they have right up front. My favorite part of the day so far, being greeted by a giant stack of jack-o'-lanterns. I will try and find a price on this for you, but no tag that I can see right off the bat. But these are only $5. They've got stacking things. You got the stack of 3 jack-o'-lanterns, the skulls, and the ghosties, neatly packaged in a little box for you to take home. And they also have the jack-o'-lanterns in a pale pink if you are doing that kind of coloring this year. And for $5.55 they have a mini Gus the Ghost version here too. That's cute. It's about 2 hands tall, and you can fluff out the cover on it for a nice wide spread of about 2 feet there. And then they have these little pumpkins. So we got the pink one and the burnt orange one. I know they've had this one for several years. Right when the Pottery Barn one came out, they brought this one out. Almost looks like a mini-me. It's the same coloring. It doesn't light up though. Much smaller, but I think if you just want the vibe, this is a good way to go. Oh, and then we have this big skeleton thing, person, creeper here. No price here, but hopefully we'll find it in a box somewhere. Okay, this is $20. This is going to be the Haunted Doll. Looks like it is 3 feet tall, lights up on the eyes, plays music and motion, and is battery operated. That's kind of creepy. There's this little skeleton dude here. I don't see a price on him either, but hopefully we'll find him somewhere else. $40. You've got this 6-foot evil clown. Looks like that. They do not have one of these set up anywhere, but wow, I'd freak out if I was a little kid and saw that on a front porch. And they don't really have many of these set up. I think I've already showed you the ones that they do have set up. This one's $25. It's a 5.5-foot creepy witch looking like that. Pretty creepy. So this box is damaged. I just noticed that. Let me get a better one for you. So it's gonna look like that. And this one also has the eyes that light up and is sound activated voice and motion, battery operated. Here's the Grim Reaper skeleton one that we saw is already standing up over there. 5.5 feet tall. It's $25 for this one. And this one also has the eyes that light up and is sound activated by voice and motion, battery operated. And here's that little skelly. No price. Where'd it go? So yeah, we will try and figure out the price of these. They also have this extra large skeleton spider for $10. Pretty creepy. It doesn't look like it lights up or anything. And this giant stack of jack-o'-lanterns that we saw is going to be $35. This is an inflatable pumpkin. It is going to be 72 by 72 inches, and it is going to be $25 for that. They also have an inflatable haunted house for $20 and an inflatable skeleton that measures 82 by 25 by 62 inches, and it is also going to be $20. And I know we're still trying to figure out the price on these guys, but look how cute he is with his Frankenstein monster little bolts on his head. That's adorable. They do have some masks over here. I don't see prices on any of them, and there's ladders and things in the way, but we've got the scary jack-o'-lantern mask, the wicked bunny mask or evil bunny, these creepy clowns, some retractable fangs, a Sonic hood. There's another inflatable rubber duck costume, inflatable rubber duck costume. That's cute. It looks like that's only $10 here. You got the rubber duck, the inflatable banana, and the inflatable dino costumes for $10 each. That's a deal. And they have some fun wigs here in different hairstyles and colors, and some studded masks. It looks like it might be a cat mask, just a creepy smile, and a bunny. And it looks like these guys are marked for $15 each. They look like they're probably 5 feet tall. They're pretty long in length of these. So that's kind of cool. And then these are $5.55 for the skull pillow. I will say thin is an understatement. It is the thinnest pillow I have ever seen in my life at a store. But if you just want the look, $5.55 is the way to go for that. And then somebody put a mirror here. We have these fun spiders in kind of the purple and blue, the pinks and the greens. $5 for those. And then this bat pillow looks like it's going to be $5.55. Also incredibly thin, not thick and plush at all. But if you just want decor, just want the vibe, they got you here for that. And they also have the little skeleton pillows. So we've got the cat pillow here and the dog pillow. Again, really, really thin, but how cute is this spider one? Oh my goodness, let's see this. Oh my goodness, this is a full-on spider pillow. That is so cute. It's $15, that's why, but still $15 is not that bad. And this one has some more plushness to it. It's not flat and thin. This one I would recommend for sure. He's a cutie. And they have some yard stakes here. These are going to be $5 each. They got the skeleton bat and the skeleton cat. And if you watch my Michael's videos, you'll see that they also had a skeleton bat and a skeleton cat yard stake for much more expensive. And these glow in the dark. Yeah, I thought it might. The paint is not a crisp white. It kind of has that look to it, you know, where you think it might glow in the dark. And they do. That is a score. $5 for those. I may have to think about that. Okay, they also have these skeletons here. They come all folded up like this, but they are a full size. They're going to be 5 or 6 feet, I'm guessing. So they are 5.5 feet. They light up, and there are some assembly required. And it looks like it just lights up on the eyes here. They also have the 3-foot pumpkins for $5. So they have the regular skeleton, and then they have the pumpkin head skeleton for $5. I think I might grab a pumpkin head skeleton because that price is just too good to pass up. And he can hang out with the black 3-foot skeleton that I picked up at home. And then they have miscellaneous bones here. Wonder if there's a price on these. $2. So miscellaneous bones for $2. They also have smaller miscellaneous bones, or the skull here for $2 each. Also for $2 each, they have the small skeleton cat, a skeleton hedgehog, which new to me, never seen a skeleton hedgehog, and their version of a skeleton octopus. Okay, they also have these creepy ghouls here. They are long. They've got to be 5.5 feet long on these. So they have the creepy jack-o'-lantern one, and then they have the skeleton pirate one. And they're on a shelf that is marked for $5 there, you can see. But for some reason, my gut is telling me they're probably not $5 because they're so big. But you never know. But check the price on those. And then they have some other accessory things here. So they have the gate here. So you get the 2 skeletons is 1 piece here. So you get 1 gate. And there you can kind of see. You can see that's just the 1 piece of the gate here. It is a very flimsy plastic, I'll say that. But for a quick decoration for an evening or a week, that's fine outside. $5 for those. They also have the ball and chain here for $5, or just the wrist shackles here for $5. I think that's a little high in my opinion. And then you also have this bag of skulls for $5. It's a 6-pack. And then they have this, it's a foam skull wreath. The eyes do light up. It's an LED light up wreath here. It's a good size and it's only $5. I think that is actually a good deal. You can glue some pics to the back of it if you wanted to really decorate it out. Put a happy Halloween sign in the middle. Lots of things that you can do with this. And with the foam, it's going to be really lightweight. Now they also have these little ghosties here that light up. These are 2 feet in length total. I love that they light up. $5 seems a little high, but also it's done for you. You don't have to do a DIY on it. So, I mean, give or take, pick your battles, I guess, on that one. Really cute though. And then also for $5, they have these plastic jack-o'-lanterns. It says try me with the white light. Wait, is that flicker? It's a flickering white light. And I don't know if you can see it, but there is like a vellum on the eyes and mouth here on both of them. And yeah, it's a flickering light, you guys. That's cool. I like that. That's a good deal for $5. I would take that. And for $5, they also have a pack of 6 spiders. The spiders do look like they're fuzzy and the legs more of a plastic with a very light fuzziness on them. Those are kind of cool, actually. About a tarantula size. Okay, $5 seems a little high, but for some of those cheaper ones that we see at like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, I think that's actually a good deal. I like those. Okay, they also have a cute directional sign here that is on the shelf for $5. So it says, "Witch please, spooky street, trick or treat." And then the cauldron here, it has a little broomstick, and there are fairy lights on this, so it's gonna light up. Does it have a try me? Maybe. There it goes. It lights up all the way up to the top of the broomstick. I think that is cute. That's a good deal for $5. And for $20, they have a 3-pack of witch stakes, 4.5 feet tall when fully assembled, and it lights up in different colors, and it is sound activated. It has scary sound to it. That's really cool too. And for $20, yes please. Okay, they also have some doormats here, so let me kind of get them situated and we'll go through what they all are. We got the 3 ghosties here with the pumpkins, the lips with the fangs that says bite me, this one that says killer vibes inside with the knife, and you know this is going to be my favorite with the spider and the spider web. And for $7, they have this 5-piece hanging candle set. That's really cool. For $5, they have this mini mist cauldron, color changing LED. For $5, that'd be great on a desktop, or if you have a small area to make spooky, that'd be really cool. And then for, it looks like it's marked as $4. Could that be right? Are these pictures only $4? These are ceramic. They look very much like the ones that Target had a few years back. Those are cute. You could put some florals in there. That would be really pretty, and just use it as a vase. That would be awesome to have the florals coming up out of his head. And for $5, they have this 3-piece set of LED candles with the 3 ghosts. They're all in a different position here. They do take batteries, 2 AA batteries per ghost. For $7, they have this 3-piece set of LED candles with the spiders, and the same price. They have the white ones with the red faux blood dripping down. Okay, yeah, these are $4. There's more on another shelf here that are also marked as $4, so I'm going with these are $4. They also have this candy bowl here. They're all wedged in though. Let me see if I can grab one. Okay, this is a skeleton candy bowl. It looks very similar to the one that was in the Dollar Tree Plus section this year, where you have to kind of assemble the hand to stand up in the bowl, like it's reaching out of this, goodness, stop moving, like it's reaching out of the center of the bowl there. So that's cute. This one doesn't have any light or sound on it, it doesn't seem like. I don't remember if the one at Dollar Tree did or not, but you definitely get the same vibe, same look of it for this one. And that's going to be $4 as well. And then they have for $1 these small drinking glasses in plastic. They have these exact ones at Dollar Tree too, and we know they're not $1 there. So if you are interested in these for one of your parties or even a family dinner for Halloween night, come here and grab them for $1. And then we have the disco ghosts here. There's two sizes. So these smaller ones, they're just about the size of my hand. So they're going to be about 6 inches tall. They're $3. And this bigger one is $5. This one is probably closer to 9 or 10 inches tall. And then they have this light up ghost for $5. They do have this one out, so it's just one of those chic ghosts there, and it is gonna light up. They didn't set this one up with the light, so I can't see for sure, but the box looks like it has fairy lights going down on it there. And for $5, they have a moving projector of the spiders here. Projects up to 10 feet. That's kind of cool. So, and if you can see the device in there, it's going to look like that. And it just projects the spiders crawling all over the wall. And they also have the ghosts too. The kind of silly ghosts that look like that. And for $5, they also have a strobe light. So that's kind of cool. And they're also getting in a bunch of their candy. It's all marked for $5 and $10 and $20 depending on what it is. And then they do have some buckets or candy buckets here as well, but there's no prices on these yet. So I'm seeing the black one with the dancing skeletons, the purple one with the ghosts. They've got an orange one with the spiders and spider webs, and the green one with the bats. These are going to be more the size that you can take trick-or-treating if you want to. And then they have the plastic cauldron. It does have a texture on it. It does have the handle and the little feet, but no prices listed on these just yet. And then we have some pumpkins here. So for $2, it looks like you can get this bag of fall colored velvet pumpkins. They also have these little plush pumpkins in the orange, the pink, blue clay, this white spider web, the green velvet. So those are cute. For $1 for those, that's an even better deal. The bag is $2, and then we saw those for $5. And then they do also have this 30 count of these little bats. I don't see any price on these though. That's a good little package. Let's see if we can find out the price on these. And there's a pink 3-foot skeleton. I'm guessing it's going to be the same price as the ones over on the wall for $5. And for the pets, they even have some things. So they have a little cat toy with the eyeball. And then they have the pet costumes. You can be a hot dog, and they got the small sizes all the way to the large. You can be a little French fry or a basketball player. Or they also have this little hat for a dog. That's kind of cute. You got the little Oscar Mayer dog toy here for $5. And they also have some spooky mini Squishmallows called Squishmallow Squad here. So we've got Gordon, a little shark, Cam, who has a little vampire cape on, Otto, who's a Grim Reaper, Agora, who's a witch, Screech, who's a bat, Woxy, who's a monster or a clown. Yeah, so those are really cute. And then up near the front by this stationery and school supplies, they have this little pen holder with this skull with covering his eyes with his hands that looks like it's going to be $4. They have these little Buddy ballpoint pens. I'm not sure what the price is on these, but there's 2 in there. You get the little cat and the little ghost. And things are just getting sprinkled all over the store. So they do have the candy corn and autumn mix and everything too. And they have this Witch's Brew Gooey Slimy Punch Cauldron. Contains cauldron and gooey slimy lime punch mix. So that's kind of fun. It might be $5 for that. This is next to it. It's on the shelf below it for the Haunted House Cookie Kit. So I think that is really cute. And then they have a little ice cube tray with creepy gummy candy assortment. So you can make ice cubes with the gummy candies inside it. So you got one, it looks like, with the eyeballs, and then one with bugs inside of a gummy. So those are the 2 different options or flavors that I'm seeing. And then they also have, God, I used to love these when I was a kid, these orange and black raspberry little wax bottles here. And they have a section of their Halloween cards out as well. In the checkout line, they have these little rubber duckies here for $1. So we have Pennywise, the little duck. We've got Beetlejuice. And who is this? Gremlins for this one. Those are the only 3 that I am seeing, but I wonder if they're going to get more. And I almost missed these on my way out. They have the 3-pack fall set of the hand sanitizer and pumpkin spice latte, candy apple, and caramel cupcake. And then they have iced spookachino candle and cold boo coffee candle. Let's see how those smell. Oh, that actually smells really good. Okay, don't like that one as much, but this orange one is really good. And then they have pumpkin to talk about. I flippin' love fall. Smells like pancakes. And then they have a candy apple, oh bite me, Macintosh apple and caramelized sugar. They have vanilla vibes, melted marshmallows and whipped vanilla. And feeling pumpkin spicy, which is a pumpkin chai latte. And then they have those same scents in lip butter, lip gloss, and an exfoliating lip scrub little packs here. And then they have shower foam in the same scents and body lotion. Those are really cute. And then they have the hand soaps in the same scents. That's great. And those are all $5 each. They also have their LA Colors palettes here, Beautifully Bewitched. So you got the 3 different color palettes. 2 of them are very glittery, perfect for the season. And yeah, that's really cool. And that is going to do it for our walkthrough at Five Below today. Thank you so much for joining me as always. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did so. And I will see you all in the next one.